here holding it down. Go dolo today. All good. Doc couldn't be here. We had some ill weather the past couple days, so Doc wasn't able to be here, but he will be on the Check-In Trust and Believe with his thoughts and opinions. Also, one more thing, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so you're up on all the new content that we put out. So the first topic today, the games that went down. 49ers Packers. Let's get into that one first. Okay. Green Bay, I thought was frauds to even be in this game, and they proved me right. The 49ers defense dominated their running game all over the Packers. Matter of fact, Jimmy G threw less than 10 passes the whole game. I don't consider Aaron Rodgers one of those great upper echelon quarterbacks. Really good. He can make plays with his feet. He can keep plays alive. He's won the Super Bowl. Yes. Is he like on that Hall of Fame path to me? Of course. But is he like next to Brady, Manning, those upper echelon quarterbacks, like Hall of Fame quarterbacks? No. This game was one of those examples why he's not there. So to me, blame Aaron Rodgers for his play, especially in the first half of that game. He tried Mr. Captain comeback at the end, but again fell short. So it's kind of what I expected in that 49ers game for the Green Bay. Let's hear from Doc what he thinks.
Okay, we're discussing the championship games. I thought that the AFC Championship went as predicted, just as the NFC Championship game went as predicted. I did not think that the 49ers were going to run for 200 plus yards, but I did think that they would stomp them. At the end of the day, the Packers just weren't ready. They weren't ready before on the West Coast, and they weren't ready now.
Okay, getting to the next game of the day. Kansas City, Tennessee Titans. Bruh. At least I knew, listen, the Titans got lucky to be there. Cinderella story, they kept saying through the game. Yeah, it's a Cinderella story. I don't know how people thought the Titans were really like going to win this game or had a path to victory. I didn't see it. Kansas City has too much offense. If Kansas City, to me, scored more than 20 points, this game was going to be over. Tennessee struggles to score. They've been riding that Derrick Henry wave for the longest time. And to me, just to be honest, if Derrick Henry was this thorough, he would have been doing this. He wasn't even starting. He was splitting time with backs. So to me, listen, Derrick Henry, props to Derrick Henry for coming to his own. But the Titans were not this great team. The Titans were a team that played a certain style, run the ball, play defense. That's what works in the playoff time. But they ran into that bigger bully, which is Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes, yes, a lot of times on this channel we debated whether Patrick Mahomes, whether Jackson is the best quarterback in the league. To me, I'm still going to lean on Jackson. You know, one bad game does not make you not the best, but I can't argue with anybody saying Patrick Mahomes is the best right now. He proved it with his legs. He proved it with his arm. He's going to probably be one of the youngest quarterbacks to win the Super Bowl if he gets there. If he gets there, he's definitely going to be the reason they won and get that MVP. So props to Patrick Mahomes for being like all-world quarterback, putting his team on his back, doing what it takes to get to that next level. Let's see what Doc's thoughts are.
Now, getting to the AFC Championship game, I thought the Titans had a better chance, but because they had Ryan Tannehill, and I think that was the key, they lost that game. Ryan Tannehill just wasn't good enough, and you saw Superman on the other side. So I think that's what really boils down. The Chiefs had the better quarterback. The Titans didn't. The actual Packers didn't have any running game or passing game. And the 49ers, they just straight had a running game and bulldozed them. That's what went down.
Moving on, we had some big news. LSU winning the national championship this week, but that wasn't the biggest story to come from that game. The biggest story to come from the game is pick an Odell Beckham story, either the story with him slapping a cop on the butt in the locker room, or him giving out fistfuls of money to players on the field in direct sight of all the cameras. I'm gonna go with slapping the cop on the butt. This is what he got a warrant for. He could have been arrested. It could have been a whole lot worse. The cop did not end up filing charges, which is good for OBJ. But if you just look at the video, even on both, let's just talk about both. It looked like he was kind of on one. You know what I mean? You know giving out money on the field is wrong. But you just that excited in the moment. You know in the locker room, you can't be getting rowdy with no cop, no matter what the circumstance. But you feel so privileged to do so? Oh, okay. First of all, giving out money to the players on the field, it could do damage to them as far as the eligibility. But if they say they give the money back, I see no harm, no foul. So I don't see too much coming of that situation. But slapping cops on the butt, OBJ. If you ain't in the news enough, bruh, yes, people just put your name out there. Yes, Julian Edelman got arrested that same week. And if you got arrested that same week, it would have been all over the news. We do know you get unwanted attention, yes. But, bro, you gotta watch it. And just on the low, we have Tristan Thompson. Must be something with this Cleveland butt smacking thing. Tristan Thompson getting ejected in a game over smacking Jay Crowder's butt. This little ass smacking thing has gotten a little out of control in Cleveland. I don't know what's in the air over there, but looking a little wild. Cleveland, I'm gonna need you to calm that down, okay? Thank you very much. Sure.
Yeah, with the situation with Odell, I don't really think there was a situation. I just think the media needed something to talk about. I mean, come on. LSU won the game. They just out there celebrating. He's just out there having fun with them in the heat of the moment. You know he was giving them bangs, but I'm sure they enjoyed that money. I would have enjoyed that money. I mean, how much money did the NCAA really make? I mean, they're making how much? Billions? So what are we really talking about? What are we discussing? And then they try to say that he got in an incident in the locker room. I mean, it's just nonsense. I mean, just sometimes the media just makes up stuff just to have something to go in the news week. And I think this is one of them. This is really a non-story in any way, shape, or form. And I just think we just need to move on. Joe Burrow's the story of the night. That's that. You know what I mean?
Moving on. Let's get into this Houston Astros cheating scandal. It seems every day more and more news is coming out about this, implicating more people and more teams. Not only Houston Astros, the Boston Red Sox for 2018 have been accused of cheating. Alex Cora, Boston Red Sox manager, has been fired. AJ Hinch, and also the GM for Houston Astros, has been fired. It's even trickled down to my New York Mets. Carlos Beltran has not even managed one game. He's out also. He was the only player, I guess, to be named in the commissioner's report, but being that Beltran was not a manager, we thought for a minute that the Mets might let him go and he might escape punishment, but no. The Mets and Carlos Beltran also, they said mutually parted ways, but we knew what this was. The Mets didn't want him as their manager, being constantly harassed and ridiculed all season about these cheating allegations. And also, let's take a minute. What if the Mets were really successful out the box? Then what? Yeah, you guessed it. Everybody's going to look and say, well, Carlos Beltran is doing something as far as cheating. So I think the Mets were in a no-win situation as far as this went. So they had to get rid of Beltran. I did want to see how Beltran was going to fare as a manager, but all that is washed down to right now. So, Doc, let us know what you're thinking on this whole Houston Astros cheating scandal.
Yeah, the Houston Astros should be stripped of everything. Their rings, the World Series, their banners. They should go in there and take away whatever they can compensate. The cheating is so outrageous. If I was a Yankees fan or a Dodgers fan, I'd be so mad. I don't even know what to do. Alright? I don't even know how this is allowed, but they need to strip them. I can't go as far as with Boston. I don't know what was going on there, but I know Houston Definitely. That World Series needs to be vacated. And I don't even know what made them think they were going to get away with it. Like somebody wasn't going to tell on them eventually. Like they were going to have a ring of just going around cheating for the rest of their time there. No, of course somebody was going to tell. What were they thinking? I don't even know what they were thinking. But this seems to keep going on in baseball all the time. Somebody's always cheating. Can we trust anybody's numbers? I mean, with baseball, it's just like, yo, anybody who does anything, we gotta suspect. You got a buzzer underneath your shirt. I mean, come on, this is crazy. Banging on some type of garbage pail to make noise to give signals. I mean, Houston Astros should be ashamed of themselves. I ain't got no respect for the franchises of now. If they don't strip everything, I don't know what else to do. I really don't. And they need to suspend some of the players too. All right, give them one good year, and they'll enjoy it. Trust me.
Okay, we're at that time of the show. It was mine's favorite section, Loser of the Week, where we know the criteria is getting that ass beat to be on Loser of the Week. So let me kick it off. My Loser of the Week this week, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, you had so much to me on the line. You're putting this upper echelon of quarterbacks by a lot of people. They say, some people say you're the best quarterback ever. To me, the best quarterback ever doesn't have just one title. Best quarterback ever definitely should have more than one Super Bowl appearance, should definitely have more than one ring. You do not have it. Why? Because of your play. Look at that first half of this past Sunday. Yeah, that's all you. You can't rally, you missed the comeback, but can you rally your team to W's? You had a nice record off a soft schedule, but I knew you were frauds. Everybody didn't know I knew you were frauds because you're not that great of a quarterback. You're a really good quarterback. Just because you can move your feet and get time to throw in the pocket does not make you the best all time. Okay? Does everybody understand that who was on the Aaron Rodgers bandwagon? Good? Not all the way great, all right? Really clutch? Not a great quarterback. There's a difference between clutch and great, and guess what? If he was even more clutch than he was, he would be considered great, all right? Loser of the week, Aaron Rodgers. Doc, who's your loser this week? Let us know.
Yeah, this week, loser of the week, gotta be baseball. I don't know how many scandals you're gonna go through before you do something about your cheating ways. I mean, look, we can't have any true champions, any true records broken, any true anything. Is baseball really that hard? I mean, come on. I used to love baseball. I grew up as an A's fan. You know, I still root for the A's, the Mets, and the Yankees. But it's harder and harder and harder to trust anything that comes out of baseball. There's some scandal always around the corner. I mean, like, really, the Houston Astros, they really made it to a point where it's like, if you're going to be making all of this money to be cheating, why wouldn't everybody just do it? I mean, baseball has the most money available and the biggest cheaters available too. I mean, it goes hand in hand. Somebody's always going to be cheating in baseball. Somebody has to clean it up and make a statement. But baseball, this hurting your reputation. Do something about it. Quick, fast.